Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make delicious sweet pikelets. Everyone will love these. They're really easy to make. Again, get the kids involved. Now, there's a packet of sweet pikelet mix. Some ugly brute on the cover. Anyway, don't worry about that. Always trim the top and then again sift. Always sift the mix. So we're sifting, making sure there are no lumps. As you can see, the lumps. And even though this has gone through my process of being sifted 3 times in the blending, it still comes back to lumps. Because not very social. Anyway, that's sifted. So that's our dry mix. Place that aside while we prepare our wet. Now our wet mix is 2 eggs. These are free range eggs. So use free range when you can. Then beat those together. So just then pour in 1 cup. Now I'm using rice milk today. You can use rice milk, almond milk, soy milk, milk, skim milk. It's purely up to you and your diet. So that's really, really nice. 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Just pour that in. And 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and your choice. Rice bran oil is fine. Okay, so when that's all mixed together, let's combine the two. So we've got our dry mix here. Let's make a bit of a well in the middle and slowly pour the mixture in. You don't need to worry about lumps at this stage because we're going to whisk it as well. So, and just bring it from the bottom to the top. Bring it round like that. And it will become quite thick, but don't worry. Don't worry, we have a secret weapon. Okay. Now when it comes to this stage, you see it's quite lumpy. Change from the wooden spoon to whisk. Okay, take everything off the wooden spoon. When I had my shop, we used to make thousands of these. They became very popular. So if you had them in the good old Uncle Rick's days, you'll love these. You can make them easily in your own home. Now also too, just another point, when you've made them, they freeze very well. So just pop them aside, make sure they're very, very cool or cold, and pop them in a freezer bag with a bit of go-between, and you can freeze them up to 3 months. Now you can see this is quite thick. It's like sort of a pure creamish type consistency. That's too thick for our pikelets. 3/4 cup of water, you may not need it all. So just put a little bit in and fold that through. And when it's incorporated, see what the consistency is like, and then you can keep going from there. Okay, so that's about right, I think. So I'll probably use I'll use a bit more. I'll probably use about half a cup. If it thickens up, you can always add some more water. That's okay. Okay, so that's the consistency. You can see how nice and smooth, just like my skin. And there we are. Okay, and then all we need to do is prepare our frying pan. I'm using an electric frying pan today. So we'll prepare that, we'll come back and cook them off. So now I've got my frying pan, nice and hot. This is on about 6. This is a Canbrook one. Now I'm just using a little bit of Nuttalex, just on the pan, and all you do is just sizzle it on, and then just tilt and around, and when it's all sort of melted, just use a little bit of paper towel, and just degrease. We're not leaving any there. It's just to make sure there's some grease taken into the oil, into the pan. So now, a quarter cup, little spoon. So this is our mixture. So I'm putting about a quarter cup per pikelet. So we'll put a nice, there we go. So there, I'll put some of those in. There we are. Now, we give each side 2 to 3 minutes, but don't try and put it on too hot, because what it'll do, you'll cook the bottom, then you'll flip it over and cook the top, but in the middle will be raw. So you just got to be careful that you haven't got the temperature too high, but high enough to actually cook, which is always a good thing. So it's about 6 or 7. So we'll wait a couple of minutes, and then we'll come back and flip them over. And we've start to flip them. Carefully put the spatula underneath. Now if you're using non-stick, obviously a non-stick spatula, and flip them over. Now they look excellent. So you can see they're puffing up, beautiful. Again, we leave them for a couple of minutes at least, and then we flip them back. We'll have a look at the other side. And then when they're cooked, we put them in a plate, keep warm until the whole batch is cooked, and then we can organise what we're going to have. Now, with toppings, you can have whatever you like. You can do Devonshire tea topping, jam and cream. You can have, as my wife does, lemon juice and sugar, which is beautiful. If you want a stack, you can pile them 3 on a stack, a big knob of, whipped butter with a bit of sugar and some maple syrup over the top. Very low fat, what we're saying, but this is a gluten-free diet, not a low-fat diet. So I'm here to show you how to enjoy your food. So there we go. All right, so let's have a look. So we'll flip them over. They're looking great, looking really, really nice. Light and fluffy, not like some of the hockey pucks I've had in the past. These are really delicious. So I think they look great. They look cooked. You can see they're nice and brown, golden all the way through. So okay, we'll take those off now, put them on a plate. We'll keep them warm. We'll just prepare them for our starving cameramen. Here we go, got a nice dish there. So what we're going to do, we're going to do jam and cream. Just place our pikelets like so. There we are. And then got a beautiful yak and dander jam. And I think what we might do is just do a rustic display here. It gets everything. There we go. That looks awesome. And then some pure cream over the top, low fat again. And here we go. Look at that. There we have it. Gluten-free pikelets. Fluffy, sweet, delightful. You'll enjoy these. The whole family will love it. Give them a go. See you soon.